Oh, wait, did I play one game in the spot? I must have already played it then. Oh, I did, okay.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
He must have accepted it through start menu.
This game. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Paul.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
What you thought you was doing? Gotta pass that ball. Got batted down.
Forces the fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Just ain't making up that block him.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good
He
field
was just
position.
standing right there like,
So
get up
the
there.
Houston Cougars
Do
offense will have
something.
its first possession of the game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Suggs. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Raymond. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Thanks to grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cougars are in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
So the fifth
You know,
field goal
offensively
too
in that
early.
situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. First play of the period will be a second down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Yo, he just
standing
standing right there.
Big play.
Oh, okay. What do you like?
Him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Creates a little room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the...
Give him 6. Touchdown, TCU. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Snagged in the middle. It's Suggs. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Chain gang off. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And 1st down for the offense. Power football with the run.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Raymond. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Gonna run it.
Oh, what was that?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's...
Come here.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hits the open man. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to... There he goes! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Winston. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Oh, my gosh. My center cannot hold him at all.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting.
Holding, man. That's at least like
guys on defense.
Shoot, 6-7 yards.
Play at 2nd and 10. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. And they finally get him to the ground.
Who's that into him?
For this offense, defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Now he's got
that just killed their momentum right there, shoot.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes it forward all
That's on me. I should have dropped that ball off.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly.
Oh, that
and the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Fighting for the end zone. And he dropped it. Touchdown, Houston. They take the lead with the 6.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Missouri came through with a lunch pail, hard-hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bring in the heat.
Thank you.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the
Oh, no, he ain't getting that. What? How did you touch that?
Will score.
Oh, that is so fake.
The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oh, I just saw the wrong play.
From the 17. Using his legs, it's Raymond. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the back.
What?
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass.
Oh, my gosh.
A little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Looking for a physical attack.
Okay, it's obvious. Okay, that my old line is not.
No pickup at all.
Yeah, this is good. This is not a good old. I don't even know if we can be able to run the ball.
2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Suggs. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm?
Touchdown, Cougar! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee in this
Our defense been playing solid, but man, we just need to get stopped. Oh man, I should have checked that field goal for it.
Stand by and watch that scoring margin now. It's up to them to find a way to answer it. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Using his legs.
Oh my God.
Plows through the defense. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up
more
a
stops.
3. It's 37.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off.
Let's go.
Contender turns it over.
Let's go home.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover man coverage, and you can see how everybody was in press. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle.
Like I said, let's go home.
They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Oh my gosh, this is the most.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back.
This old line is something else.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps.
Bro, it's not even blocking who's in front of him.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Who knows, man?
He's
Please
really
tell me you got the
close to
first.
that down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough edges on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Yes, game.
David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's
We're going home.
decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get there.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right
He's the truth, man. This our next quarterback for the next couple of years.
And you can't teach that gene.
Yeah.
That can focus in the moment, or they
We need
can't.
all
Great
of them.
job by the team.
We need all